If you've spent half a second on any watch-related forum, I'm sure you've experienced the hype train that is the Giorgio Galli Titanium S2 from Timex. I'm here to feed fuel to the fire. That's what I do. I'm just here to sit back and watch the world burn. Anyways, I got my hands on one. Don't hate the player, baby. But now that the damage has been done, we might as well talk about it. For price, it's no secret. It's expensive as fuck. $2,000? Are you kidding me? I'm not here to tell you that it's worth it. I'm just a degenerate that enjoys buying stuff, so follow my lead at your own risk. What am I getting for this price? I'm getting a standard Sellita SW200 movement, a titanium case and bracelet, a sapphire crystal, a push-pull crown, and a case back plate that offers 50 meters of water resistance. Pretty boilerplate stuff here. But you know what you also get? A go state. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at this stuff. At this point in time, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna care about it, but I do know that for $2,000, having a ghost position for a dateless watch is an amateur level attention to detail. If we're only looking at the spec sheet, then this is one of the biggest rip-offs of the year. To be fair, we get ripped off by every wannabe Swiss watch brand from Swatch to Rolex, so I can't hold it against Timex. In their defense, at least they're providing an exceptionally good-looking watch. And sometimes that's enough, right? Am I right, boys? Boys? First impressions are so-so. It really is a classy looking thing. Timex has always been closely tied to the 50s era Mad Men Pan Am style, and there's no exception here. The previous S2 is a beautiful watch, and considering this shares mostly the same design, that beauty carries over. There's a minimalism here that's balanced out by the complexity of the case. It's like a Stanley Kubrick film. It may seem boring at first, but after a while you realize there's an elegantly deliberate calculus behind the design. I'm not going to wax poetic here. Check it out yourself and see what I'm talking about. The bracelet is something special. It's got a toolless link removal system, and we've all seen the ads and promo videos about it, but what does it feel like in real life? Is it practical? Easy to use and secure? Yes, and maybe. Using it is beautifully easy. You just pull on the outer link and twist. Then you're free to remove or add links. It's very user-friendly. While I wouldn't recommend this system on a rugged tool watch, for where I'm gonna be wearing it, I think it's fine. Aesthetically, the hollowed out links is interesting, but it does carry on the skeletonized theme of the case. Going back to the case, while it's mostly similar to the previous S2, there are differences that I'm actually not a fan of, such as the removal of the bezel and the carbon fiber core. What can I say? I'm a sucker for brushed metal. I have to admit that despite my preferences, it looks great. The case back looks good too. It looks like something out of a precision tool shop and has that X factor that makes watches hit a little different. Fit and finish are okay. There's nothing here to write home about. The titanium build makes it comfortable on the wrist, but that's about the extent of it. The edges are on the sharper side, and overall it's lacking a sense of refinement that I'm used to in this price range. I really notice it on the clasp. It's a bitch to open, and the 90-degree edges don't make the experience any better. I might be coming off as nitpicky, and that's on purpose. My tolerance levels decrease drastically as price goes up. I really want to like this watch. Unfortunately, it's not doing it for me. I hate constantly bringing up the cost, but it's the elephant in the room and I can't ignore it. From the ghost position to the finishing, there are too many things that can and need improvement before Timex can enter this arena. It is an absolutely beautiful watch, but all form and no function is no good. You know what's wild? Every watch blog and site raved about this watch based on stock images. It's like they were just telling everyone what we wanted to hear without even seeing it with their own eyes. We gotta fight back against those assholes. You work hard for your money and you deserve more for less. But what do I know? I'm just a degenerate. That's all I got for now. Stay classy. I sure as hell won't.